I love how you say, oh, you got married, you took off time to enjoy that. How long was that time that you took off to enjoy the marriage?
I have jokes to crack, but my wife is staring deep at me. I had jokes for days. But I mean, it's interesting. You learn so much about yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the process, but also as an entertainer, you might forget that you have somebody else. Everything becomes about you as an entertainer. We're pampered the whole of our lives. Everything is you. So I mean, it's totally different, able to spend time. Have somebody else that you now have to stop worrying about yourself and stop being an artist. You know what I mean? So it's great.
So strange question, why did you get married?
Hey God, this is going to be the cheesiest part of it. You know I'm a hard guy, this is the cheesiest part. Because I fell in love. So I mean, why exactly?
Yeah.
I think stability. For myself, first of all. As a hot-headed Nigerian youth, I needed some sort of stability in my life. And I think that has been able to do that.
Yeah. Did it shock you, your desire for stability at some point?
Yeah, I think so. I'm a rebel on the move now. So I mean, at some point, I guess maturity, at some point, I was just like, do you know what? This marriage thing itself, what's all these people are about, and you start thinking, one thing led to another.
Yeah. Was it a long struggle, or you gave in quickly?
No. Thankfully, I married my classmate. We've known each other since I was in JS1.
Right.
So I dated her then, on and off, so it wasn't really. I was short toasted now, being a bad guy.
Yes. And so because you had been friends.
I think it was mutually by the time we met back up, and that's what friendship does. So there's that understanding. The person doesn't have to struggle to learn who you are. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. How did you become? You said there was just Jagz before the internet, and I'm not talking about just Jagz, the artist, just you, the human being. How did you become the way you are? Was it parents? Was it?
Definitely, I think upbringing. I might not be able to give you specific things, but I know environment, society plays a lot. But I think my dad always used to say that I was just too rebellious, too stubborn. Once you tell me, do this, be sure I'm not going to do it.
Right.
If you tell me, don't do this, so I guess I've just always been like that. And I guess step by step, it has led me. However, at an early age, I could tell I was good at music. At least the interest I'd shown in music had put me ahead of other people. So I guess that's where my interest
came from. Yeah. And so did that frustrate your parents that you were rebellious? Or were they easygoing with it?
Of course, no. My dad I come from a very highly religious home, or at least they used to be.
Things have changed.
No, I'm giving them shots. But I mean, the world has changed now. How our parents were in the 90s, early 2000s is not. There's TV, there's phones nowadays, so. But I mean, it wasn't. I mean, coming from a religious home, art is the last profession. The job of Michael Jackson is what you want to go and do.
When you put it like that.
Exactly. You want to be like Bob Marley, Fela, Michael Jackson.
What we spoke all over the place. They couldn't understand it.
So, but I mean, then we had to have the discussion with my dad, which was after they found out that I hadn't attended. I think I was supposed to be in 500 level, and they found out I hadn't been attending lectures since 200 level. So my dad was just like, look, you can't do these two things, and you will not end up succeeding at any. Choose one and take it serious. And you succeed. And I was like, okay, music.
What kind of madness possesses a young person in Nigeria? Because it's not a country that enables freedom or courage to say. Everybody's saying what do you say?
It's pure madness.
It's pure
because at that time everybody is advising Nigeria that this school that other people are looking for, God has given you, now you want to throw it away. You want oh my God, from churches to pastors to uncles to lecturers in the school to, but there's some things a man knows only he can know. And if you end up being wrong, it's your responsibility. You know what I mean? There was still a lot of hard work. It's not like as soon as I said that opportunity cost.
Yeah.
I had to pour it into music. And, walk that path. Like,
so I love that opportunity cost was poured into the hard work of the music. And you knew, did you know from you say you knew from a young age that music was a thing?
I mean, I could drum in church, and I knew I was better than the elder that used to drum in the church.
Yeah.
By the time I was like age 8 or so,
yeah.
you know, so you start having these cues where, oh man, the adults are hating on me. They don't want me to play because I'm better than them.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
You know, so those small flashes, you start getting the sense. It's like soccer. When adults start appreciating you as a kid, you start knowing that,
something special.
Something special that will
So, you know, these adults before you, did that become a recurring theme?
I think I carried it over into my, which is I must show you people because of these things.
Yes.
So, I think and it has worked so far.
You think it has worked so far? You say it has worked so far, yes. Yes. What would have been the alternative? The alternative would have been what?
I was studying law.
Yeah.
Alternative would have been...
There's no alternative.
Would have been me. If I had carried this rebellion, I would have probably been Shorore's lawyer.
Well, true that.
Yes, no, by his side in the gulag. You know what I mean? But I think it's just music that I've always just been drawn to. You know what I mean? I'm interested in.
What is the thing that you've liked most about doing music, about being able to do music as your life?
Honestly, there are just two things you get out of it. There are only two kicks a musician gets out of doing music. One is that self-satisfaction of probably when you have made a song and you're like, man, yesterday was just an idea, and you can see everything come together. Two is the look on other people's faces. That joy, I think, is after that.
Yeah.
I think those are the only two things you get out of it.
I used to have two writers in Y Niger. One of the most critical, most impossible to impress human beings on the earth. I don't even like them, you know. And one of them has turned out to be one of the biggest critics of the culture from the continent. And, you know, the other one turned out to be like a cousin or brother of yours, a writer for Mnet. And they would worship the feet. If you walked here, if you just walked here, they can come and pack the sand. I used to envy it. I used to be myself, I'll pay you salary. You know, but I know people who, like you, because they are like you, they are rebels in that sense. They don't care what anybody says or think. They know what they know, and they would swear by this is the greatest from this part. You know, so in addition to people who would, you know, they look at people's faces, in your own case, it's not just look. It's for the people who are your fans, for those 5,000 out of the 100,000 that you say, they swear by you. How do you handle that? How do you keep yourself grounded while knowing for a fact that there is a lot of people who think this about you?
Honestly, I don't. I'm always surprised when I run into
Really?
to them. Yes or no. Let me not be too humble. Let me not be too humble here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I cut myself out from public.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not on. If you send me a DM, probably my manager that will have to tell me in the morning. I don't see the comments. And then I hang out normally. I'm not in the club. I'm not at lounges. I don't have superstar friends. I have acquaintances. I have friends, but we will never hang out as musicians or celebrities outside. I do normal stuff. Some days I wear a hood, climb bike. You get me? Go and do stuff by myself. Right. I remember. And forget that nobody really cares about you. It's the art. It's the art. I'm a horrible human being. Yes, I'm just like anybody else. How good or bad, nobody should be like, oh, Jagz is because he's smart at music, he must be smart at politics. So, stay to myself, keep my family small, keep my friends smaller. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did marriage change you in any way? Did it surprise you?
Does marriage?
Yes.
I don't say you go back this. Did it? Yeah, I mean, you find out how much discipline you can have, especially over being angry. I know about being petty. You know, as a musician, we're used to when you're angry.
Yes.
Now, when I'm angry, I have to be like, what time is it?
Yes.
Where am I?
Yes.
Is this the right moment? Maybe I should just keep quiet. You know what I mean? So, you discover so much about yourself.
Yeah. So, what did you discover? What did you discover?
What is cover? That I don't have to fight for everything. I don't have to be rebellious about everything. I think it's one thing I found out about myself.
Yeah.
And to listen more, I would say.
Do you plan to have kids?
I do. I have a daughter.
I didn't want to ask it like
Who
that.
also just turned 20.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Just how did I know this?
I'm an undercover FBI. They work for DSS now.
That was the time we just turned 20.
Yes.
I mean, it's on brand that you would have a daughter that none of us would know about.
Yes. But I think because I had her before I was an artist, it kept me and kept her totally out of, which I'm thankful for. She was able to have a normal childhood.
Right. Exactly. And do you have a close relationship?
Very, very, very close. Very, very close.
I love that.
Highly close.
Yeah. And is she in the arts? Is she?
I would say think that she's better than all of us, of course.
I love it.
And her uncle too, MI included. She's better than all of us. I think it's left to her. She's now at the age where she can decide what she wants, whatever she wants to do. To support her.
I'm going to have more kids.
Of course.
So why not yet?
Of course.
I'll leave this question now, don't worry. But why not yet?
Many factors now. Many factors. And the world is not as, I think me and my wife are still talking about it, the world is not as a happy place as it used to be. The responsibility of bringing another human being to this world. We're still thinking about it. Career, you get me?
Yeah. People were surprised to see all of you, back together. Because you know that it has been up, down, left, right.
Which I think is our fault. Because really between the three of us, plus Aldo and Paul and this thing, we all see each other at the back end.
Right.
Because our families are all So we have birthdays, the fight was a more online business.
Right.
It was left for the managers and lawyers. Maybe one or two statements or things got out of hand online. But I think relationship-wise, none of the relationships was destroyed.
None of the relationships were destroyed?
was destroyed. Beyond repair.
So maybe there was a shaking, but it wasn't beyond repair.
There was a shaking. There were shakings here and there. You know what I mean? People got upset, but we were able to, as family and brothers. You know what I mean?
Why couldn't that be done proactively? So this is what used to confuse me. Because I know you guys, I'm like, these people are not just, they're family people. They can meet in a place. And so you're meeting at weddings, meeting at birthdays, meeting at lunches.
Backstage.
Why couldn't those things be squelched before coming to the public's face?
That's in my case.
Yes.
I'm a hot-headed. I was a hot-headed man. Have you ever, when they told Ojukwu that they were not going to let me out, do you think he listened to anybody? The next day he had done some damage. Just to protect, you know what I mean? In hindsight, would I have done it different? That's what's funny about life. Now that I'm older, I would say yes.
Right.
But now that I'm older, I can never be in that situation again at this time. So I think things happened out. And I had fulfilled my contract.
Yeah, of course.
Fulfilled my contract. I was done. And I needed to put out music, I think. One or two things. I just got hot-headed. What? Can these people tell me about my music? It's not yet ready to be out. Put it out! So that's...
And was it more difficult? Because the stories that you left, came back?
So which is, I can never really leave Chocolate City. I'm a foundational father there, so... can never really leave. It's just the business.
Right.
I'm always in Chocolate City. Depends on, maybe there's a project they're doing that they need me on, or I'm doing a project that maybe they want to be part of the distribution or promotional end of, you know what I mean? But we have always been working together, always.
I want to make a personal request to you. Many of you watch like, comment, but you don't subscribe. Now, subscription matters as you subscribe and as you engage. So I am making a personal request. Don't just watch and leave. Please click the subscribe button. It matters to me.